Good evening, man. How we looking, y'all? I'm upstairs tonight. How we looking? Source experience, you know, new look, man. New look, moving and grooving, man. Now, I've been giving y'all streams throughout the day, but as you can see, I'm in studio now, man. And I want to talk about the Epstein list. The Epstein list has come back out once again, right? Um, I'm gonna be real professional tonight, right? Watch this. I got notes, so don't knock me, right? When your favorite other content creator do this, but I got some notes, right? Now, the Epstein files. Now, Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, I believe, right? He died. Remember, he was arrested in July of 2019, and he subsequently died August of 2019, committed suicide, allegedly, right? We didn't say allegedly, well, we don't know. We just know he passed away, but they said it was suicide. Um, but his charges and things that he was accused of, sex trafficking, similar stuff that Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. But he had an island, an exclusive island, right? Where the elite, Gumbo War Eagle in the building, salute, where the elite would hang out and party, and they would, a lot of, like I said, sex trafficking, ritual, cult ritual type of things were going on. And I think last couple of days, the list has resurfaced, right? And a lot of celebrities, like I said, these type of people, the flight logs are coming out. Who was over there at these parties and what they were doing? Jay-Z's name has been popping up, right? Politicians, business leaders, but Hove. We want to speak on Hove tonight, right? 5 in the building. Hit that like button. Hopefully, y'all hitting the like button. This is just the Epstein files, switching up the content a little bit. If you was rocking with me earlier, you seen me doing the Ice Road Truckers. I also announced that Jihad Tucker will be fighting for the IBF interim world title March 28th on that Thurman Fondura undercard. Right? Check it out. But now we're talking about the Epstein files, the Black Book, and all these celebrities, right? Now, it hasn't really been confirmed, has it? Unless somebody knows a little bit more than me. Put it out there about Jay-Z, right? Because I don't think Jay-Z's information has actually came up in any of those logs. If you know more than me, please fill me in, man. This is new. This is new for me, right? But let me get to a little bit of what I did do my research on, right? In regards to this, right? Check me out, y'all. Look, I'm getting nice with it. All right. So in 2024 and 2025, courts unsealed documents that have been sealed for years. These included witness statements, the victim's testimony, staff testimony, investigation notes, right? Now, Jeffrey was arrested in July of 2019. Before he really had a chance to go to trial, he subsequently committed suicide. But the list and a lot of the stuff right here, the files, are still out there, right? Now, what is confirmed? He was trafficking minors, right? He was having sex with minors, right? Um, but a lot of, like I said, the A-list celebrities, business leaders, politicians, they was all over there. So what type of cult or ritual was this, right? Real talk. What kind of cult or ritual was this, right? Now, when we go over here and we do a Google search, right? Watch this. I'm gonna pull up Google, right? How's the content looking? How we sounding, y'all? Let me know. We streaming, right? This is how he looked right here. Bro. This is him right here, man. See, he died in August 10th of 2019, awaiting trial, right? But I'm gonna pull up the list. See the vote. This guy was into some stuff, man. He was into some stuff. But not only him, his friends, the celebrities, right? And Jay-Z's name just popped up, y'all. Like I said, it could be a smoke and mirrors with Jay. I don't know. Because they saying that Jay-Z's name wasn't in none of the court documents. He said, call Al, release the Heyman files. The Heyman files have been released, man. You was over there earlier, good brother. Yeah, the back end money, the biggest star of them all, is sold for 340 million. That's the Al Heyman files right there. But this guy though, sex trafficking with the minors. Um, I believe President Trump even tried to cover a lot of this up because maybe some of his friends and because the list is crazy. They said it was politicians, business leaders, celebrities, maybe even athletes down with this cult, right? These things are real, man. A lot of people don't like to talk about these, right? And it's funny to me. Like, if you bring this up to certain motherfuckers from the hood, they be so they be like, oh no, listen, it does happen. You sold your soul for welfare, right? Yo, you sold your soul for Section 8. You sold your soul just to be poor and uninformed and dumb, right? And be a worshiper, an idol worshiper. These things really happen. These things really go on. This is really a community, a society, right? This is really a community, a society. But let's look when we pull up the list, right? I want y'all to see we're doing this together, right? Look at this. Look, Bill Gates and Jeffrey, everything we know after the latest file. Bill Gates addresses being mentioned in the Epstein files. Look, Bill Gates, he was on the island, right? These guys were going over there to the island, man, right? Bill Gates, one of the wealthiest, richest men in the world, he was over there on the island. This guy was accused of sex trafficking and minors and doing a lot of things that P. Diddy is locked up for. That P. Diddy is locked up for. This guy was basically on that same type of time, but he committed suicide in federal custody. So he wasn't able to go have his day in court. So a lot of this was kind of pushed underneath the rug. But now it's back. And could it be smoke and mirrors? Who are they trying to spoof? Is my thing. Who are they trying to scare? Right? You see, you do a soft search on Google, Bill Gates' name comes up. Bill Gates addressed it 2 hours ago. Are they trying to spoof him out? Like who are they actually trying to spoof out with this? Right? That's a soft search. Look, massive troll Epstein files released. Right? 2 days ago, right? Watch this. Now I'm gonna put is Jay-Z on the list. Look. Right? Now I did a write up on this. I'm gonna drop my write up when I get out of here. Look, did Jay-Z leave the country? Two behind Robert Clinton's rapper's name appears on Epstein documents. Going full Diddy. Now remember they was putting this out there that Jay-Z was next. Do y'all remember that? Because they said that they took down Diddy. Jay-Z was next, and then they was even saying LeBron. Did y'all hear that? That's that good coconut water. Did y'all hear that? That these guys were next? Did y'all hear that? Put in the comment. My man came over here with the boxing. I ain't really talking no boxing right now. He said Al is no different than Jeffrey. They are motionless. Well, Al has never really been seen, man. Jeffrey's been seen. Look, all right, look, you want to look, all right. I wasn't on that, but look, watch this. Let me show you. If you put in Al Heyman, right? Look, they barely have a picture of Al Heyman, man. Here he is, right here, American businessman, right? Is Al still alive? He's 70 years old. Is he still alive? Remember, he was in bad health, right? These are old. They have nothing on. Al Heyman is like Jeff Johnson, the man you know. But you see, when his name comes up, the $340 million lawsuit right now. But look, there's no current pictures of Al Heyman, man. These are old pictures, right? The name you know. That's all you know is Al Heyman, the name you know. Nobody has seen Al in years. Yeah, Al Heyman literally is Jeff Johnson, man. You ever seen that movie, The Distinguished Gentleman, with Eddie Murphy? Funny movie. But that's Al Heyman, the name you know. Gumbo, you still in here? Gumbo says how these YouTube guys be arguing about Al Heyman all that. Half these dudes that talk about Al Heyman online, never seen him. Never seen him at a fight because these guys don't even go to fights, period. But Bowler said Al Heyman is Jeffrey. He's no different from Jeffrey. Damn, don't say that, man. If that's the case, they let Al get away with it for forever. Right? Al Heyman has never been brought to charges. But right now, the business practices is looking real fugazi. Fraudulent. Posse schemes and shit, right? Because 340 million is a lot of money to be owed, right? But yo, what they really did, man, yo, listen, yo, Gumbo, I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but you see his comment, right? That's the guy, respectfully, yo, he to me, right? Right? He to me, yo, dude be on too many shows. He's on everybody's show. You see him, to me, I see him on too many podcasts for him to even be credible. Bro. It's like, yeah. But he talked to Al. When? Yo, look, Al's own fighters. Al's own fighters haven't talked to him in years. When did he, right? With the heat. But let's get back to Jeff, the list, man. So what they are claiming is, and a lot of people trying to say that certain people are behind this to bring Jay-Z down. But Jay-Z's name has not been confirmed on any of those logs for the flights to go over there. Let's not lose sight that his name has not been confirmed, right? But many others, right, have been confirmed. Hold on. I want to do something real quick. Watch this. Yeah, this is like real cool. He said, will you be surprised if Al used Floyd's money to pay for those Canelo? He probably did. He did. You know that. Yeah, remember, they was always investing their money back into the company. Look, I've been killed this for years. This is what got me blackballed in boxing media. Because I was on this, man. I was on this, right? But that's neither here nor there, right? All right. These are some of the more notable people that have been confirmed to be the Epstein Island. Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, Naomi Campbell, Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker, Bill Gates. We talked about Bill. When we just pulled him up, Bill Gates' name came up, right? You know, now look, this is the Jay-Z thing. I told you I have my notes on this. Now, Jay-Z and hip-hop artists. Here are the key truth. Jay-Z does not appear in any of the Epstein file logs or verified island visit records. The rumor started because photos exist of many elites at an overlapping social event, right? There is no court documents, flight logs, or witness testimony placing Jay-Z on Little St. James Island, which is Epstein Island. T, what up? War Eagle in the building. T said, yo, Source, we've been up on game. Word, yeah. You remember I used to, that's why me and EJ fell off, because I was like, yo, you're a fraud, your man is a fraud. And he used to be like, yo, don't talk about the GOAT like that. I'm like, nah, you niggas don't add up, man. It's you niggas don't add up all this back end, and were you on Epstein Island getting your booty rubbed? And we ain't gonna go there, right? But yeah, so Jay-Z right now is looking like he's in the clear. But I don't know why they're throwing his name in the mix. Does anybody know? Anybody want to take a gander at that? Why would they be putting Hove in there? Are they coming for Hove? Remember, that was, the chitter chatter that Jay-Z is next to be taken down. Right? They did it to Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, P. Diddy. They say Jay-Z and LeBron is next. Have y'all heard any of this? Right? It's a little switch up, man. I see I got a couple of the boxing guys over here. They want me to talk to boxing. I'm chilling. I did a lot of boxing earlier. Right? I'm just staying out the boxing way, man. After March 28th, if Jihad Tucker becomes a world champion, I'm going to be talking heavy boxing shit. March 28th, he's fighting for an interim world title. That is a young fighter that I helped to discover, I helped to groom, I did a lot with. So if he becomes a world champion, right? If he becomes a world champion, you guys couldn't stand me now. Just imagine.
Yo, this is the real Mr. ESPN right here. You know the vibes. Yes.
Yes. You're missing a few members, but you already know Team Stay Strong.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Jackal.
Yes.
Big Apex in New York. My son right here.
Yes.
Get
Screw
into
you.
the
Screw you. Yo, Yo, victory. It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Bitches. You know the vibes. Yeah. Yo, we in Vegas.
You know the fucking
Vegas. Yeah. Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
You know the
Shout
vibes.
out ES.
Yo, if Jihad Tucker becomes a world champion, those timeless stamps and receipts are priceless. Right? He's on the verge, man. March 28th, man. I talked to his father today. I've been an advisor in the game, man. You guys overlooked me. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate how the YouTube boxing game plays, man. He said, "Nah, don't say that, man." He said Keith and Fondor will be canceled again or will flop hard. I don't care if it flops, just as long as it's not canceled. Because Jihad Tucker's fighting for a world title on that card. It could flop all at once. Right? That it could flop all at once. It's at the MGM Arena. March 28th is the pay-per-view card. But Jihad Tucker's on that undercard fighting Hernandez, the 9-0 AKO knockout Cuban artist from Rhode Island out of Cuba for the IBF interim championship. That's all that matters to me. Right? But hey, what do I know? I talked to his father today. They're very confident, as they should. I'm not going to get into all of that. Game is to be sold and not told, but they're very confident, and as they should. This is his opportunity. It's funny how the situations turned around. They really were attempting to blackball, and they still do, but now he has a chance to become a world champion. And I think he's going to do it, and it's going to fuck the game up for real. A lot of these other guys got their opportunity. This is Jihad Tucker's opportunity. We prayed for this, right? And I just think when he does get his chance, it's up. And when it's up, right, just know, you guys hated on me before. You will really be hating on me then.
Introducing first, out of the blue corner.
Another one.
He weighed in at 129.8. With gold trim. His record, 23 victories, only 3 defeats, 1 draw. 12 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From San Jose, California, Andy and Dimuno.
Yes, he is. I believe he's going to show out too. And then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Do it now. You can hate. And look, a lot of you guys could have been making your moves in media, man. Right? Y'all could have, look. I look, a lot of you content creators that I know was hating. Yo, kick rocks, man. Kick rocks. Word, kick rocks. Fuck your platforms. Fuck what you talk about. Kick rocks, man. You niggas is suckers, man. Straight like that, man. Right? You niggas is suckers. You niggas need to be on the Epstein list for getting fucked. Right? Some of y'all probably was, you would have did it. All right? But that's neither here nor there. March 28th, man. And look, you know, the last couple of interim champions, remember Brian Norman Jr. was an interim champion. He got elevated, went on the knockout of the year for Devin Haney and lost his belt, but for millions and millions of dollars. Shushu Carrington, another former interim champion, has the world at the palm of his hand right now. He's the WBC champion. WBC champion. Toby in the building. We got the international War Eagles in here, the UK. He said the news by Shanewz, aka Mr. Now I'm Mr. 15%, man. I'm good with 15. And the chat, I hope Jihad does it, man. Yes, this is his opportunity. You know, he's gonna shock the world. You know, a lot of these guys are gonna get on here. They're not gonna give him a chance because my man got 8 knockouts. But he's never been in there with. I'm not gonna talk. I know a little something. We'll just see March 28th, man. God is good, man. This is Jihad Tucker's opportunity right here. Man, it's a big one. It's a big one, right? It's a big one.
Setting it up, coach. All right, let Jihad go now. Let Jihad go.
Joe Dini is super excited to be heading to Vegas. He's so excited, right? I told him, we got to complete the mission. We have to complete the mission. He's excited though. You know, they will be having camp out there in Vegas, right? He is super excited. But, you know, the mission is the goal. The goal is the victory. And then we can celebrate. Then, you know, things start to change. Things start to change. He says, shit, what does that mean? Shakur got 11. Yes. Yes. But it is no, T, they're gonna be like this dude, right? He's fighting Yelier Hernandez, you know, the Cuban, 28, 6'2", 9. You know, they're moving him like what was my other man's name that David Benavidez beat down? David Morrell. He's like a David Morrell type of fighter for them. Right? They act like he's just this elite killer and all of this. Right? So, you know, they're pretty much gonna act like he's gonna smoke Jihad. But they don't know. I'm not even gonna let nothing out the bag yet. What they really don't know. But March 28th, you know? March 28th, man. It's up. But see, look, y'all got me here talking about that, man. Since I'm talking about that, look, I dropped some artwork on that. Let me go to my artwork, right? I'm gonna put out more and more content. Moolah, right? A moolah, right? I'm gonna get more content out on it. Right? I think they said I leaked it. You know, they said I leaked it, but Jihad posted it first. I didn't leak it. Jihad posted it. I was just on the call, right? I was on the call. I gave it to some people, but they, listen. If you're not moving and grooving, you missing the plays now. I gave it to people like, yo, you might want to jump on this. But if they don't, you know, like I'm an eagle, man, I'm flying, baby. Look, I'm flying. If they don't jump on it, they miss out. But I sent it out. I was like, yeah, you might want to post this, right? I was like, yeah, you might want to post this. Hey, you're on the podcast, so just don't say nothing too crazy, right? You're on the podcast, right? But look, see what I put out already, y'all? I'm going to do some more artwork, right? Jihad Tucker versus Yelier Hernandez. This is a classic story that always gives us the U.S. American pro developed versus a Cuban elite amateur pedigree. Tucker been building himself the right way. Every fight, you see the patience, the time, and the confidence growing. He's not rushing knockouts. He's learning how to control grown men. This is the dangerous stage for a young fighter because once the IQ catches the physical gifts, the ceiling changes, right? Now, like I said, Hernandez is a knockout artist, right? But to me, he hasn't faced the Jihad Tucker. When you look at his resume, he hasn't faced the Jihad Tucker. Now, you know, you're going to get these guys that run their narratives and they plays. That's what they do. Like I said, he has not faced the Jihad Tucker. I got Jihad all the way. He's a champion and waiting 100%. His whole career been building up to this moment. He's going to take it. Yes. Selassie I. Yes. I. Yes, that is the mission. That is the mission. Look, this is Joe. Joe's like, I'm at the gym, I bet you. He hung up. You know why he hung up? Because he's excited. He got the call. He's excited, right? Let me see what he wants. He got the call. It's going down.
Welcome to voicemail.
Yes, it's going down. Damn. Yes, he's not answering. It's all good. But yes, March 28th, that is it, man. That is it. They will be in camp, you know, Vegas. Well, Jihad just came back from Vegas. He was out there with Shakur and all those guys. Right? Remember I told you, big news on the way. See, when you know how to hold water, right, you just laugh at these guys, man. Remember I was like, major announcements, big things brewing, right? Do y'all remember that? Right? And all I've been doing is staying out the way, man. I just been staying out the way, man. Checking off my list. Like, yeah, use a sucker, use a mark, use a hater, use a gatekeeper, use a buster, right? That's all I've been doing. Oh, you're a boxing fan? No, you're not. You're a jealous online worm, right? You're a worm. You're a weasel, a rodent, right? Like the guy that commented. Did you see that? Look, this guy, y'all blocked him, right? Because when I run down my credentials, I'm gonna go to the gym in a second. I'm about to leave and go to the gym. Because I mentor the kids, I coach, you know? I've been coaching. I think I've been showing that online for years now, right? But this guy had the audacity to comment and tell me to shut the F up. I blocked him. But I'm like, man, come out the bushes, you jealous coward. I coach these kids. You probably sit online and listen to niggas call themselves coaches, but never do nothing. So I told you what I told you. Get off my dick. And when you see me, get active. That's it. Don't. You've been a jealous internet content fan that just watched me keep making moves. When you talked about nobody watched me, nobody this. No, nobody watches you. That's why you got a comment from fake accounts, because you're a coward. And you're a jealous coward. And one thing about me, I don't fear cowards. That's why I told you, get active. Because you probably see me all the time and are scared of my presence because my light is so bright. And you are a coward. Hopefully y'all catching the sauce, man. Hopefully y'all are catching this sauce, man. All right? Let me see. Joe's phone is weird. He called me and now his phone is going straight to voicemail. It could be my phone, man.
Welcome to the voicemail.
Nah, see, it's his phone. It's not mine. Look, I'm going to make sure it's not mine. Watch this. I got to just make sure. Because a lot of times it could be my phone, but I'm going to make sure. Watch. That's it. I don't know. could be my phone, man. Let me see. I'm gonna try one more time. Look, I don't like these iPhones, man. It's the iPhone, man. All right, hopefully I'm doing this right because, like I said, I'm not an iPhone guy. I mess with Androids. But if you get this message, please hit me back. As you can see, I am in the recording studio, doing my podcast. Look, how we looking? Nice setup, real simple, right? Good office space, right? That's what we do, growth over gimmicks. Once again, how we looking, y'all? Zoom in, zoom in, right? Zoom in, growth over gimmicks. You do have options, man. But yes, March 28th is that date. I'll probably give y'all another live at the gym. But this was the Epstein files, man. This was the Epstein file. Once again, Jay-Z's name, even though it was floating around on the internet, and that's what the internet does. They create chaos, smoke and mirrors to help sell shit. But Ho's name appeared, but he was not. This phone was not even charging. That sucks. So I got a lot of devices. There we go. Let's see where we're at. This phone was not charging. I needed it to charge, man. Well, hopefully I'll get some good clips out of this, man. Okay. Hopefully I'll get some good clips out of this, man. I'm shooting to the gym now, y'all. But once again, Jihad Tucker, the Tuckster. See, that phone was blowing up now. Jihad Tucker's up, y'all. Oh man, they didn't give me that one. Hold on. You hear my phone blowing up because the phone was dead. A lot of people will probably contact him. Look, non-stop. Yes, here we go. It got super hot in here, y'all. It got super hot in here. All right. Now I'm posting something, y'all. And then I'm going to end the live stream. You know? I'm about to wrap this one up. 40 minutes. I gave y'all a good 40 minutes. A lot of good streams today, y'all. So don't act like I don't be giving y'all that substance. Corey in the building. Shout out to Corey. Right? Appreciate you, Corey. See your comment. Right? Y'all just been drowning these guys, brother. There goes the Epstein file post. All right, this is what I do, y'all. How's that? Y'all 6 in the building? How we looking, y'all?
I bought all the animals that was delicious.
How we looking, y'all? This is my setup, man. Man, y'all overlooked the motion. Huh? Y'all really overlooked the motion, but look, we came a long way. Look, we came a long way, huh? Get into it, man. Huh? Nice setup in here, right? I got a nice setup now, huh? Motion. You know, you do have options. We came a long way. Right? $50 or Jay-Z. Well, they said Jay-Z wasn't in none of the logs, man. We talked on that, man. You gotta play it back. Devin Coleman, play it back. You know, I'm about to wrap it up and get up out of here, man. But this has been the Source Experience, right? The Source
This
Experience.
is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twin with Laura. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.